Good evening, everyone. Hello. We are funded indeed. I know you're all so happy. Let's just wrap that music up because you don't want to hear me either. There we go. How are we all? Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you. There's Michael. Yes, I am indeed your host. Host with not necessarily the most, but I'm going to be your host for the next 2 hours until we finish this Kickstarter, which is due to finish, I believe, at 10:59 UK time. So midnight. 11:59 in Germany. So we are gonna hopefully smash that extra goal. Just gonna check on the Kickstarter stretch goal. We're showing it, well, my phone anyway. Let's just double check. I think what we at for? It's always in UK pounds. We are at 497,055 euros, so we need just under 3,000, just under 3k. Excellent, excellent. Please dive in if you haven't already. They've got a short amount of time before the Kickstarter ends, and we need that extra funding. Yes, we do. Thank you very much to Eric Giraffosaur for doing those last 2 hours and hyping you all up to oblivion. If you do have any questions, please hang around and ask them. Throw them in. There's plenty of good chaps and chapesses that will answer a load of things for you, me included if I can. I know Michael's still around, CEO of Rockfish Games, an absolute gent and scholar who will fill in any gaps of information that I don't have at my disposal. So this demo, as you'll see, and Eric's been playing it, this is what you're going to see. I can't show you the tutorial mission, that is exclusive, but I can show you the rest of the game. So if you do want me to do anything, try anything, I will try and do it within the demo if I can. Hopefully I won't crash too much. I was bouncing around a little bit last night, but you know, that's what shields are for. You like to just bounce around. Shields are good, shields are good. Hell Game Plus, Everspace, Forever Space, Never Space, Surrender Space. That's a hell of a tagline. Black Coffee Rider, I am from the UK. Hopefully you can tell by my accent I'm not I don't sound Australian, and I'm not from South Africa or anywhere. I'm definitely from the UK. Yes, that wonderful wet country that's a big island in the middle of the North Sea. Excellent. Michael will be my wingman along the way, so the beardless wonder will be helping me out. Thank you, Fraps Killer. I do work on my accent. I do have quite a local accent, which I try to keep to a minimum in my stream, so I try to verbalize very well. So I think we're live across the board. We've got YouTube. Say hello, everybody on YouTube, if you can hear us. We do have Mixer, Frost Walker. Thank you for the follow on there. And obviously, we've got you lovely people on Twitch as well. I don't have not YouTube. I don't have Facebook up, and I don't know if Steam's working. I know we've had a few issues. Black Coffee Rider. I'm trying to more pinpoint the region on the island. I'm from East Yorkshire, so I am indeed from Yorkshire. Up on that east coast, we get those nice northeasterly winds and rain and everything. So yes, that's where I'm from. Chun-Li Poo, thank you very much. It is indeed a wonderful game, and if you haven't already backed it, then please do. Stuart GT. I was waiting for that. I was absolutely waiting for that. Somebody has said from the wrong side of the Pennines. For anybody that doesn't know, there's a geographical location that kind of splits the north of England, and it is the Pennines, which is a hillious range, and there's a little bit of Yorkshire-Lancashire divide. Welcome Stuart GT anyway. Right, put me more to Ipswich. Is that close? No, Ipswich is down in Norfolk, Suffolk area. I'm not that far south. No, I'm a bit further north. But good to see you all. Thank you for staying with us. I know Eric's been absolutely amazing the last 2 hours. He's so happy, such a joyous guy. All 6'9" of him, and hopefully we can have a bit of fun and smash through that stretch goal and get those ancients. The ancient rifts, eh? That'll be nice. So let's see. Anyway, we shall dive in. We'll click a new game. I'll try not to quit out the game like I did last night, where I accidentally hit the wrong button. But for those of you that are new to the game, or you've never seen it before, and I will just run through a few basic little things. As you can see above me, actually, get the right. I'm on one of these weather channels, you know, where you've got the screen behind you and you're pointing in the right direction or the wrong direction. But up above us, these are the keyboard controls and the mouse controls as well. Definitely nothing too much of a departure from the original games, because the game has ported over from Everspace 1 the controls, so everything will be pretty much familiar to everyone. So there you can see roll left, roll right, all the things that you should require. I always forget the cycle secondary, but that's cool. Hellgame Plus. Whoever designed these titles foolishly didn't realise that the decorative lines on the titles have made people think the game is called something else. It isn't. Us fans all know it's called Airspace 2. Another question. There we go. Right. So yeah, we are definitely very, very close to hitting that stretch goal. I'm sure you guys will keep us updated on the various chats as when we break through that absolute wondrous figure. So, shall we hit the start button? There we go. Home base, indeed. Our home base at the start is in Ceto system. You can see that in the top left-hand corner, and with these various tabs. We also have an inventory. An inventory? What's that all about? Well, an inventory is one of the RPG elements that we've got within the game. As you can see here, this is our inventory. We have our primaries, which are our two main weapons. Then we have the secondaries, which are homing missiles and mine launchers. Then the consumables are making a return from the original Everspace. Nanobots, energy injectors, damage boosters, and then there's a little curious another slot there that we can use. We also have modules this time. Well, this one has the energy core, our shields, plating, sensor, thrusters, and then we've got another one there which is vacant. Hopefully we will find something to stick in that. Oh, we have management. Yes, you do have management. There it is. Nothing in it. Yes, unfortunately there is nothing in it, but that will be where you'll be able to manage certain aspects. More about that later. We also have the star map. Okay, people who were wondering earlier, I know it did come up in the chat when I was perusing YouTube and Steam, Twitch, etc. We're saying, how big is the star map? Well, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 systems. And you can see there, it's just handily popped up. All those little diamonds are going to be planets you can visit. So if we scroll in, get a little bit closer into Kondar, there's going to be one there, maybe more, maybe less, but nothing's in place. All we can see at the moment is in this system, the Ceto system, is we've got 4 areas that we can actually visit. Certain places have certain things, so we've got a shop available in those 2 and another one there, but then there's certain unknown locations that we haven't visited yet. So I'm just going to double check that YouTube is working, because it seems the chat seems to have gone for me. 1 second while I just check. Hopefully you guys will stay there a second. Just double checking while I just check. There we go. Aha. I didn't want to miss anything. I'm just going to pop out the chat, refresh it. There we go. Excellent, excellent. What it was because we've gone live. The YouTube chat hadn't refreshed. So I had to just click it out so I can see everybody on YouTube. Hello to YouTube. Sorry if I've ignored anything. I know Michael's in there. He's checking things out as well over there. So... excellent. Rogue Commander is raiding with a party of 3 into Twitch. Good welcomes to Rogue Commander. Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you. So yes, as you can see, it's very nice when it pops out. So all those are going to be nice little areas that you can get to. Shima, Vida, Parelis, Peak. Could take a peek. Terminus, yes. Now, these aren't going to be final, okay? I know the guys have obviously got to handcraft and work along these lines of everything that's going to be in the game, so they've got plenty of development still to do. So what we see and what we can visit is very limited in the demo. There will be improvements made to the demo that you guys will get your hands off if you have backed at the particular tier. I can't remember exactly which tier it is, but there's one that will give you the access to the convention demo, which is what I'm playing, and it's what I've been showing off as well down at EGX in London recently. So if any of you guys were down there, please just give us a shout and say that you were there, you played it. If you liked it, I'm sure you were thrilled with the way it's developing. So, we also have missions. Ooh, we'll get tasks to do. People will give us missions. Oh, Rogue Commander, you played at TwitchCon. Cool. Did you enjoy? I hope you did. It's a very nice looking game. So, heading back. Right, home base. Yes, there we are. That is our home base. So you can generally get a sense of the size of the ships relative to the size of the actual base. I mean, it is quite dramatic. The canisters are very big, all very lush. So yes, and then obviously there's the other ships parked behind as well. Ah, excellent. Thank you, Rogue Commander. The more the merrier. The more people know, because we do have less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. Wow. And it'll all be done. All be done. All the funding will be done. But don't worry, there will be other ways to back the game via Steam or the Rockfish Games website itself. There will be options to help back via there. So this is the Sentinel. It is a medium class ship. We do have a couple of other medium classes as well. They're the Interceptor, slightly revised version of the original ship. And then there's the Assault Fighter. That is my personal favourite. I do like the look of the Assault Fighter. And I like the fact it's got a coil gun and a rail gun on it. Pew, pew, pew from distance. Right, so we have the Sentinel there. All very yellow, very yellow. There is alternatives, as we shall just flick through. So there we have a slightly different colour scheme. But you'll see the modularity of the actual ships themselves, because how they change. That's another one. I will go through just different designs to swirl around so you can see them. That one definitely looks like something from Star Wars. Very cool design, that. Very cool design. And there was one. There was just a little tale when we were at EGX. I was talking to somebody who did some writing for certain comic magazines, and he said to me that he was surprised one ship design didn't get Lucasfilm knocking on Rockfish Games' door, because he said it was so very similar to one of theirs. But hey, we're all space fans, right? We're all space fans. So there's another ship skin and modular layout. I just love how these green lines pulse. So cool, so cool. Look at that stubby fighter. That looks like something you wouldn't get into an argument with its bull nose there. It's very cool, very cool. Excellent. Now we are back to the original Sentinel, but I will swap to the Assault Fighter because some of you guys will have seen the Assault Fighter before, because it is new. Pretty much the information that we have about the Assault Fighter is, you can see mobile strike fighter that can quickly catch up with most enemies and disable them with a well-placed EMP blast, which is very, very handy. Very handy. Certain pesky things like the Weber drones, sometimes you just need to knock them out of the sky and get rid of them. But we will fly around in the Assault Fighter, and all you do by that is you hit escape, and then out we go. So here we are. We're going to get a few little mini tutorials. How to accelerate is W and S. If you've never played the game before, you will have a little tutorial on controls. You can move the mouse left and right. We'll change your aim. And then D and A, side to side, so you strafe up with the space bar, down with left control. And then if you wish to, you can roll with Q and A. And if you wish to fire your primaries, left mouse button. And if you do mouse wheel, change to the railgun coil gun blaster. So that's the railgun. This is the coil gun, and that's the blaster. There we go. Now the other thing that some of you pilots from the original game will realise that there's different things on the hood now. On the left-hand side, you'll see the cyan and white bar. Well, the white bar is your blaster primary weapon energy. The cyan bar is your booster. Black Coffee Rider. I just have the devs popping in. They just like to keep an eye on things. So you'll get a few of the Rockfish guys coming in to say hello, just making sure that everything's running smooth. On the right hand side, you've got 3 bars now. You've got shields. You have armor. Yes, armor is a new thing. And then you have hull. Once your hull goes, game over. Well, it's not game over because we've got the RPG elements. So you will not just die and restart at the beginning like we did in the original. This time you will have saves because luckily for us, we have one of these home bases where we can store things, and we will either resurrect close by or at a nearest platform, something like that. Right, we've got any questions? Sound like the healer shield recover. Ah, yes. So, how's the cockpit view? Right, Road Commander. The only cockpit view I can show you is kind of that one, which is the first person. But there is a video later on which I will show you because I will go through the vlogs just in case anybody hasn't seen them, which does show some early concepts. And they are very nice to actually see. But I don't have them in this version. Right, we've got some enemies getting quite close, I think. Yeah, so some behind us. Right, let's go deal with these. So in the original, you'll be doing like what I'm doing now, is where you're boosting along. Let's hit this one. Taking him down, a couple of shots. He's gone. Moving on to the next one. And we have Lord Madcap. He's gonna go as well. Oh, let's run out. Yeah, run out of power. Let's shoot a rocket in his face. There we go. Right, Madcaps. As you can see, they drop out one of these pods, and also they drop a load of proximity mines. Luckily for us, they all disappear very quickly. Excellent, excellent. Right, tractor beam. Come on, Mr. Varden Crystal Shard, we want you. There we go, bring it in. Now, because we've got a decent amount of cargo, you can see there, it's in our cargo. Now that can be used for a variety of things. If we were to sell it, we can get the credits for it. If we want anything else that we can use, just tweak. Just going to tweak that volume. Just down a smidgen. There we go, that's a bit better. We'll be able to sell those for credits, which we can then use to buy other things, or if necessary, if it's a certain resource, we can use it for crafting. Very, very nice too. And don't forget, guys, photo mode is back. Oh yes, photo mode is back. Some of you guys will be absolutely frantic for that because it is so cool. It is really, really cool. Because let's be fair, the game is fantastic to look at. Ah, Andre, yes, sorry, I did inadvertently actually answer your question. Yes, there will be similar crafting, I would have thought, to the original with regards using blueprints. Or maybe you can purchase them. Who knows? That is still to be decided. I would have thought still in early design phase. And pretty much we will find out in due course. Okay, so there's 3 methods of moving around within Everspace 2. Everybody will know using boost, which is the cyan bar that's depleting there. That is from the first game. It's all tied into your energy levels with your weapons, etc. Well, we also have, and you can see it in the top right hand corner, we've got cruise drive and we've got jump drive. So jump drive allows you to speed up around an area like this at a much faster speed. So I'm going to fire it up. There we go. So you can still steer. It is a bit tougher to steer at this speed, like anything. It's like trying to steer a Formula 1 race car. Very difficult to steer, but you get there a lot quicker. But anytime you want to, you can deactivate that and we'll drop back out to normal speed. We also have jump drive, which will allow us to go to these other places, but we'll get onto that soon. Well, first off, we shall head around. We've got a few more things to kill, so I'm just going to hit the F into the cruise drive. I'm going to catch up with this outlaw scout and then we'll deal with him as well. I see. He's got a drone, I think. Let's hit him. He's gone. We're just going to boost around. gone. Swivel it around. Get on target. And we'll just hit him with the south. And he's gone. And he dropped an efficient beam laser. So, we'll hit the I key. So when we go into inventory, the game pauses, much like the first one, because it's not multiplayer, it's not co-op, you're not relying on anybody else, etc. You can pause the game, just much like the first one, so that you could use nanobots, you could use an energy injector, etc. But now we have another primary weapon that we can use. So we've got the blaster, which is quite cool. We've got the railgun, we've got the coil gun. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap these out. This is an uncommon one, so obviously you can tell by the green colour that it is an uncommon. Anything that's normal, should we say a common coil gun, or anything as such that is classed as common, is all grey. So there is a slight coloration difference to allow you to identify whether things are better in stature. So we look at this, the simple statistics on this. It does kinetic DPS of 10 more over the coil gun, and the energy DPS is 5. Hell Game Plus, can you transition to cruise mid-combat, or is there something that balances the normal boost compared to when it trying to make distance in combat? I believe when you've got enemies close, you cannot use the cruise drive, but we can try it. We can certainly test that theory, but I'm fairly certain if enemies are close, then you cannot. It's basically so you can't get a get out of jail free card kind of thing. But again, a lot of these things are up for development. They may change in the future. Please don't worry. Okay, right. We shall. I'm just going to check because I want to know if this is going to actually beat over the line yet. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? So what are we up to now? What are we up to now? We are at 2,500. 2,500. We're getting there. We're getting there. So right. Anyway, we will swap this out for the coil gun. The coil gun is very nice. You keep it as well. You don't have to get rid of it. So 497,525. So yeah, 2,500 euros. We can do this. We can do this. Remember, we've got about an hour and a half. Just under an hour and a half. Oh, we so need to do it. We need that stretch goal. We want those ancients. Ooh, we got to deal with them. Kurt Balder, the demo will probably ship. Yes. Oh, hello, Will. Shiozan is in. He will probably see Will in Twitch. His face pops up from time to time as well. But yes, roughly, we've got to sort many things out. As Michael said earlier in the previous stream, that the demo as it is will run on certain systems, but we want to make sure that the demo does run on a lot of systems, because there would be nothing worse than the demo being given out and everybody going, I can't play it. It doesn't run on my system. You know, it crashes or anything like that. So they need to work on the stability, and fingers crossed, it will be out very shortly for you guys to play. It is amazing just to get your hands on it and play and just fly around and experience whatever Space 2 is going to become. And remember, it is only a tiny proportion of the game. It's like less than 5%. I know Eric said 1%, but you know, he's 6'9". How can he judge size correctly? He's 6'9". He's titchy, you know. Andre, it probably won't be delayed. It's just that they don't want to give it out straight away until they get everything sorted and it being perfect for people to grab their, get their mitts on. Yona in Twitch, what game engine are you using? Yes, indeed, it is Unreal Engine 4. It is. So yeah, as you can see as well on the efficient beam laser, I'm going to switch to that because I do like beam lasers. So it does more energy, kinetic and energy DPS. But there's also a little perk at the bottom which says 10% of energy damage bypasses the armor. So that's quite cool. That will be quite cool. So these are the little perks that you'll be able to use in the management screen. So there's going to be certain things like that are available as well. Like I say, we can't get into the management at the moment because it's not available in this demo, but it'll be worked on. Don't you worry. Right. Now my game has just decided it doesn't like me. It's going to lock up. There we go. Now you see, now we've got the different icon, the different cursor for the HUD. Right, so that's our home base. We have another base over there which we need to find, but I'm just going to hit cruise mode. And what we'll do is we'll fly over here. See what we can see over here. When you get close to a structure, it automatically drops you out. Now we've got an outlaw drone coming towards us. I'm just going to smack him with that beam laser because why not? And he's 2.5 kilometers away, so that's not too bad. Right, so we've got some scrap metal. As you can see, when you hover over the scrap metal or any kind of resource, you can either pull or pull all. So if you've got a various amount of things in the local vicinity that you want to pull in, you can hold down the F key and you'll pull them in. Obviously, there was only that one there, but I missed one. Oh, mine launcher. I missed a mine launcher. I'll go back, get back to that later. So there's another madcap out here. Hopefully he hasn't got stuck. Now, as you can see, this is the old style, and I have a horrible habit of doing it, flying around using boost. There we go, you can see. Boom. And we've leveled up. People are like, what? Leveling up? Yes. Again, one of the elements from role-playing games that the guys at Roguefish have brought into Everspace 2 is that you can level up. So not only do you get slightly stronger in certain areas, you'll have a level as well. So, right, so we've got the outlaw bomb thrower who's trying to, well, he's literally trying to throw bombs at me, which is very unsportsmanlike. We might have to do something about that. So we have a grapple technique in the game. Yep, so what we're going to do, there we go. Whoop. What we're going to do is nasty missile thrower, that missile launcher that is trying to launch them at me. He's going to get one of them in his face, and I blew him up. And the drone has just spawned there as well. So, I know, eh? If you're going to throw bombs at me, I'm going to throw them back. It's really not fair. Right, we've got some more drones here. Well, let's just throw them there. Boom! There we go. Hello, Mr. Drone. Oop, wait, yeah, thank you. Oop. Right. What languages are going to be available at launch? Yabukita. I did have this written down. If you just bear with me, if I can just pop out of the game a second, I could tell you exactly because I do have it listed. Right, so language support and text and UI language support confirmed for English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Polish, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. There we go. See? There may be more, there may be less, but that will be text and UI language. I believe voiceovers will definitely be English and possibly German. I don't know if there's anything else. Alex70. Oh, is there coming any merchandise for Everspace 2 and when? Michael, you may have to answer that one. I'm not sure. It would be very nice, because I hope you guys would have some very deep pockets, because it'd be nice to buy some of that merc, wouldn't it? Oof. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so we shall resume. I won't quit out of the game like I did yesterday. Yeah, right, so voiceover is in English and German. There we go. So we'll find these shipwrecks. Now, if you remember the shipwrecks from the first game, you had a little log of who they were or who they belonged to, etc. But you can see this is a shipwreck from days gone by. So what we do is we now search these shipwrecks and we find loot. Absolutely find some loot. So we've got credits, we've got a blaster. So what I'm going to do is take off. Now if we look at our inventory now, we've got these things here. You also notice as well, our armor plating has taken a bit of damage. We're down to 94%. So remember, on the screen, if I come out of the inventory, hit the right key. There we go. On the right hand side, we have the blue bar, we have the orange bar, and we have the red bar. Okay, so the blue bar is our shields. Our orange yellowy bar is our plating, so our armor basically, and then the red bar is our hull. Once they all deplete, we go boom boom. Fairly standard. Right, so I'm just going to pull that long range sensor because that's quite handy too. So remember here we've got a sensor. We've just picked up a sensor. Actually, it hasn't appeared yet. Whoa, did we just... Ah, sorry, I do apologise. That's a sensor, but that is a long-range sensor. It's an uncommon text resource. How very remiss. So this is a main part of a larger sensor module used in stations or capital ships. So there we go. So that's probably maybe something that you might have to deliver to somebody. Andre, thank you for keeping up on there. We are 497,700 euros. Oh, we're so close. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Bear hug. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like those little. Yeah. Don't try whacking the screen, for God's sake. You'll have no screen left. Eigenhenker, can we customize the colors of our ships? I would very much believe so. The game is very modular when it comes to ships, so a lot of things will change. So I'm very certain that the guys at Rockfish will allow us to do a bit of coloration. Maybe it costs us some credits. So our hero has just said, what is this cave? Right, we've got another turret. Let's take him out. There we go. One tip for any pilot, if you've never played the game before, oops, I don't want to be in there, always move. If it's not side to side strafing, up and down, just keep moving, because the AI sometimes does struggle to get a tab on you. So, right, outlaw drone deactivated. Hold to override. There we go. Right, this guy, if any of you've known me from my previous streams, he's called Bob. This drone is always called Bob. Doesn't matter whether he's a different reincarnation, he's always called Bob. Bob likes to follow me around now because he's friends with me. Right, so we've got some more stuff. Diluted Osno, and what else we got? Homing missile launcher. Excellent. That's Bob. Kurt Balder, yes, if you think of Quake in Space alongside with things like Diablo, etc. So think of an RPG hack and slash looter, which essentially what Diablo was. This is an open world RPG looter shooter. See, everybody likes Bob. And if we look, we turn around, Bob is still with us. He's here somewhere. Where are you, Bob? Oh, Bob's going. Oh, Bob's going like, I'm out of here. I don't want to play no more. He's going. You know what he's going for? He's going to take on the Outlaw Scout. Bobby's a tough nut. Bob's gone. He's taking down the Outlaw. Go on, Bob. Get him, Bob. Get him, Bob. Oh, he's still. Oh, go on, Bob. He's bobbed. Bob the Merciless. Absolutely, Bob the Merciless. Well done, Bob. Thank you for that. Oh dear, he's so cool, he's Bob. He's still alive as well. He's still alive. Bob is a beast, indeed. Bob the beast. Warp speed 456. It does indeed look. Let's go. Leisure Maximus. Hi. Is this open world or roguelike like the first game? This is open world. First game for you, some of you guys that never played it, was a roguelike. So literally, you would start at Sector 1. There's a storyline that you're kind of trying to follow, and you are trying to progress to Sector 7. Each time you'll go as far as you can, collecting as many credits as you can, and in as many, getting in as many blueprints as you can to craft certain things. Now, when you die, you get taken back to Sector 1, and then you have to try again. But this time, you've got credits to spend, which will allow you to spend it on certain things, such as increasing your pilot skills and increasing your ship's capabilities. With this game, it's open world. You have a base, you have an inventory, you have save games, etc. So if you want to traverse around the galaxy, as we've seen on this map, you can do that. You can go from here to here to here. If you got access to the jump gate, you can go across to Terminus, etc. If you want to go to Condar when you've got access, you can go across to there. The first game, literally, you were given a sector and you had to fly through that sector, and you had various routes you could take, but you were being pushed along constantly by the O-Car. They wanted you out of the Belgrades. They wanted you out of Cluster 34 because they didn't like it. They really did not like it. So we're back in the Belgrades, but we're not going to spoil the story. I don't like to do spoilers because the storyline of Everspace 1 is an absolutely fantastic story. But if you've never played it, please do pick it up. Pick up the DLC as well, which is called Encounters, because that includes a lot of the NPCs that do embellish the storyline as well. So, and usually it's on stale. Oh, it's on stale? No, it's not stale. It's never stale. It's usually on sale. It's usually on sale on Steam or the various other platforms. So do check it out and have a blast with it. But remember, the controls are very similar. you'll drop into Everspace 2 fantastically easily, and this is going to be open world. So there we go. Right. So we've got a little mini game here because, not Bob, get out of the way, Bob. We've got a little shadow creature. Now we can grab this shadow creature, but as Adam Roslin just says, what the? We're going to grab the shadow creature. So we've now got a little mini game mission to find another creature. So if we pop up, we've got to find the other creature. There's a bit of a hint there, but oh, hang on, the shadow creature's turned all grey. What's going on? Oh, creature returned. Pretty much what we have to do is, the clue is in the name. There's a shadow creature. They don't like sunshine. They don't like light from the stars. So we've got to keep in the shadows. Keep it out of the side. But there's another shadow creature there. You can tell by that little icon. So we're going to keep into the shadows and we're going to head over here. And hopefully have these two little lovebirds get to know each other. There we go. They found a mate and they give us some dark matter. Pull in. So between systems you use jump gates. How do you travel within one system? Right. We shall show that because we can come back. So in this demo, we've got unknown location there, we've got an unknown location, and we've got outlaw turf there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plonk down a waypoint there, just double click on it, and we will see this on our HUD. You see as we turn around there, it's right next to that big bright star. Just going to pull that in. What we're going to do is we will come back again shortly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the jump drive, and this is how we get around within one system. So all you do, hold down the C key, and then we'll start on our little super light journey. Right, so this is how we are going to fly around. Yeah? How cool is that? So we can lock in that destination if we want to by pressing the F key. If we want to change our minds and we want to go to this unknown location, we can travel to there. If we want to go back to home base because we think, oh, hang on, I've made a boo-boo. I haven't done something yet I need to do. We can head back there. But this is going to be the super light. Now, you'll see this from the intro that you guys probably saw at the start of the stream. This is what it's going to look like as we swirl around on the camera mode. But what we'll do, I tell you what, we'll travel to this location. Now, when we're locked in, we'll travel that a little bit faster. We can't move around. You've got two options. You can just let it go this way so you get there in your own time, or if you want to hold down R, you can hold to skip it. You're welcome, your own eye. If anybody wants to see anything, because we're doing a lot of regular streams at the moment, but obviously the guys need to knuckle down into development, so I believe we'll be going down to maybe one weekly stream from Eric showing things off. So as soon as you drop into an area, or after a super light cruise, you go straight into your other cruise mode, which is quite handy because it allows you to get around. But as you can see, how beautiful is this? Really, how beautiful is this? And even in this cruise mode, we can see everything. There's only so far you can get before the game goes nope and sends you back in the opposite direction, which is quite handy because we don't want to be heading in kind of the wrong direction. Because if this planet had a area that we could land on, and there is going to be certain areas, not every planet is going to be able to be landed on. But certain planets will be, but there will be specific places that you can actually land. Okay, so there will only be specific places. It's not going to be, well, that looks like where I live, I want to land on that bit. It's not going to happen. It's going to be specifically areas because they have to be crafted, but they are handcrafted. Rislin, yeah, I know what you mean. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to drop into our cruise drive again. Fire that up. I'm going to head over to this trading post and we'll see. Let's see what it's got. So yeah, while we're in here, we can rotate slowly. It is very, very slow, but obviously if we should ever want to drop out, we can rotate a lot quicker, etc. There we go, using boost. So we've got a platform trading post that we're going to drop onto. These are all controlled by the currently friendly G&B, because they're nice folks. But one thing that we will have noticed, no Bob. No, we've lost Bob. Bob sadly cannot travel with us. He can't keep up with us, you see. We're going a little bit too quick. His little space legs just aren't quick enough, unfortunately. Sadly. But he may be back where we were. There's a broken drone over there. Let's bit of an oddity, but we'll go check him out soon. So we're just going to go land on this platform. So we're just going to zoom in, and then all you have to do, hit F to dock. Whoosh. None of that fancy schmancy stuff where you've got to get a docking computer. Right, so we've got a mission from this manager. Nothing fancy, just a leaky pipe. But my young guy is on holiday and the other one got plutonium flu. Plutonium flu, indeed. What is plutonium flu? Pretty sure she made that up. Anyhow, that leaves me short of one mechanic. Shemyaza, yes indeed, it is looking rather nice. A leaky pipe is no big deal. I can fix that for you. Okay, just be gentle with the coating. I'm putting a location on your hood. He doesn't think I'm up to the task. But while we're here anyway, what we can do is we can refill and repair. So if we click refill, here we go. So I fired off a few missiles. They went a bit pew-pew, didn't they? So there we go. We can buy a few more, which is very handy. Remember in the first one, you pretty much had to craft your own, or you could, some traders, you might be able to buy them from, etc. Whereas here, there's going to be a lot more traders, vendors to utilize. But as you can see, it's only going to cost me 9 credits. The balancing in the economy is not done. Nothing's been touched with regards how much certain items are going to cost. So don't worry. Really don't worry about it just yet. That will all come a lot further down the line. We need to make the great game. Oh, cheers, Talon, for that little update. We need 1,400 euros, and we've got just over an hour. Yes, we have. We've got just over an hour. It will... Yeah, so, yeah, 10:59 UK time. So, yeah, we've got like 55 minutes. Sorry, 65 minutes. My maths was slightly out there. 65 minutes. We need to hit that because it'd be so dramatically teary if we didn't hit that goal. Oh, we've got to hit that goal. We've got to hit that goal. We've got to... Come on, peeps. Come on, peeps. Spread the word. Get on Twitter. Get on YouTube. Get on anywhere that you know. Reddit. Facebook. Tell people all about this game. We need to hit that. So the last chance to get the funding for Kickstarter is going to end in 64 minutes. It's getting close. It's getting close. Indeed, send smoke signals. The also that we can do, we can repair our plating. So remember, we have shields. We have armor plating now, and then we have our hull. So we can repair the plating as well. So I'll just purchase that. He also has a shop. Indeed. So all these things that we've bought already, that we no longer require, we can get rid of. So a lot of these things currently, again, they aren't balanced. This is worth 75 crystals each. They will possibly be used as resources for crafting. We're not using them just yet. So we're just going to sell them off. Cooling unit. Yeah, that's our coil gun from earlier, which we don't need. Scrap metal. Beam laser. See, we've already got beam laser, but this one is rubbish in comparison. The blaster from earlier. Dart batter. Handy resource. Long range sensor would probably be used for crafting into a bigger, as it says, they're part of a module of a larger sensor for stations and capital ships. Energy core, no better. Diluted Osnil. And then some more homing missiles. So I'm just going to get rid of them because they're no better than what I've got. Sometimes you can keep them there though. So if you didn't want to spend your money, if they were too costly, just keep them in your cargo. There we go. Now what we need to do is we need to look and see if that's any better. So they've got a shield. Sorry, they've got a sensor. They're slightly 0.1 of a kilometer better. So you get two options here. You can just buy it and it'll go into your cargo, or you can buy it and equip. So I'm going to buy it and equip, but it says there's already a slot, already something in that slot. Do you want to sell the item or do you want to move it to your cargo? Well, I'm not going to keep it, so I'm just going to sell it. So literally it swaps one in, takes your money and sells the other one back. A shield ST, which is different. Iron plate. Again, it's not what we're currently using. Cruise thrusters. See, they're a longer duration of the boost, but the speed is a lot less, so I'm not going to deal with that one. Valuable homing launcher. Let's just compare. See, they're doing exactly the same damage, so we're not going to use that. Cooling units, so there's nothing else there that we're going to use, because these are all the things that we've sold to them anyway. So we have just swapped one thing out anyway, which was the sensor, just for a little bit of an increase in range. Right, so let's go back. So we're going to fly off. This manager has given us a little mission to do, so there's also a little container there. So we've got to find and repair the leak. So let's just swoop through there. But there's a little container here Whoops. Now, if something is in the way, as this is, there we go. Let's just then point it out of the way. Say, get out of the way. As long as it doesn't hit that G&B fighter. If you are struggling, you can get into things by moving them around. Look, see, I'm getting stuck on things now. I'm going to open that container. What we got? We got T1 processors. We got slightly better homing missiles and some credits. So we're going to take all of those. Yeah, so there is a slight grapple mechanic if anybody's not seen it. I don't know if you Rizzling has seen it, but so yeah, if we want to grab the container, we just back it up. There we go. And then we turn it around. And then if it's in the way, we release it and throw it off into space. There we go. Which is quite handy. So we're just going to double check. So we did get some nice homing missiles. They are superior missile launchers. So they do 7 more kinetic and 5 more energy damage. So we're just going to swap that out to there. Now, we've got our leak, which is down here. We're just going to go take a look at. You can see it's venting some gas. We need to deal with that. So we just need to get quite close. Not too close that we start boinking our shields. And we hold F to hit the repair. And that's done. Oh, all of a sudden we're getting attacked. What? Right, let's just deal with this madcap then. He's gone, but we know that he spits out another one. There we go, there's a madcap out pod. And he's gone as well. And then all these little proximity mines should go boom, boom, boom. Oh yes, Rizzling, you can definitely damage things. Definitely. Right. So. There's an outlaw weather drone down there we're going to have to be careful of. The man's just saying, hang on, what's going on? Well, he says, look, you've got rogue madcaps flying around. You don't want that. Which is true, we don't. Right, so we've got rogue outlaw madcaps that are basically nicking his bandwidth on his Wi-Fi. Excellent, thank you very much, Alex70 for that. That is fabulous. He's just got stuck there. Right, so he's gone. We know he spits out another one. We'll just get rid of him. Credits are inbound. Right. I just tried to hit my super cruise, but you see it says no. You cannot, because I've got some pesky weather drone there. If you ever... Oh, another weather. Oop, boink. Where are you, web drone? Why, he's very close. Right. Right. Just trying to get away, and I can't because this weather drone is annoying the hell out of me. There we go. Yeah, you become totally and utterly... There we go. Let's knock him out with the EMP. And then hit him with that. There we go, he's down. And there's an outlaw scout there. He's coming in. There we go. Let's give him a couple of missiles. Not missiles. Just go back to some missiles. Right, change the blasters. He's a level 5. I'm only level 2, so hence why I'm struggling, because I've come to an area that's slightly above my level. You know that is a possibility to do. Oops. Lost him. There he is. They're pesky are these UI. Right, so back off. He's nearly gone. There he is. Woo! A geek bite is indeed worth 8 geek bits. So we've got a sensor. Let's pull that in. We've got quite a nice bit of loot there, but as you can see, I came to an area that was slightly above my level. These enemies are level 5, and I've only just leveled up. And there we go. 1,350 euros left. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. We can so do this. Take all the credits. We're so close. We've got just under an hour. Just under an hour. Let's not cut it too fine. Let's get over that finish line as soon as possible. Right, this one's a container here. Ooh, hello. All that. Energy charger. Right, I'm just collecting all the loot before I go back and deal with these other madcaps because we've still got these to deal with. Core and missed that one. Missed that container. Oop. There we go. Right. So, is there any more? Hiding. There we are. Where are you hiding, you sneaky little watch it? There you are. Aha! The G&B has turned up. Which is quite handy. Because they don't like the madcap outlaws either. There we go. Boom. Right, so we took care of the madcaps. Blauber, I pledged the first flush edition. Can I pledge a second edition for my son's second edition with a Kickstarter account? These are a gift for Christmas. I don't know if you can on the same account. Michael might be able to answer that one. I'm not entirely sure. I think you're kind of limited to one only. I don't know if you can do 2 separate pledges from the same account. Not too sure on that one. So, right, we've got to find and repair some leaks, but what I need to do is I just need to go back and just land and then just dock, refill, because we've got some fabuloso stuff. Refill on that, let's just repair, because I did take a few hits. And add that to there. Excellent. Right, I'm going to show you one of the vlogs because we'll show the last couple of vlogs because they were very, very nice. Then you guys can see how we are with development up to kind of press. I'm sure we're a lot further along than the guys are showing, but I'm just going to show you that. Take a look, and then hopefully a few more answers. We can answer a few more questions afterwards. So get them fired in, and we shall be back very shortly.
Greetings, pilots! We hope you all enjoyed our previous vlog about player ships and yesterday's cheeky update regarding lens flares in Everspace 2. Today we will have a look who else is flying around in the Beltagredes.
Most of the NPC ships in Everspace 1 will make a return in Everspace 2 in a completely overhauled form. We are working closely with external partners like Volta, Streamline Studios and Liquid Development, who are adding a lot more details to the original concepts. There will also be many completely new ships in Everspace 2. New concepts are created by Tobias Frank, who designed most of the ships of the original Everspace. The way the process works is that we start out with the gameplay idea and prototype it. This helps tremendously in determining the right size, as well as creating a list of requirements that influence the design. Tobias will then create a selection of different thumbnail sketches. We choose one of them and turn it into a block out and then a detailed concept. Our 3D artists then start with the modeling and texturing. By using high-res Atlas textures, we get a much more appealing look and higher pixel density compared to Everspace 1, where we used baked textures for our ships.
The NPCs in Everspace 2 will not only look better, but will also have more varied and complex behaviors. Take the Outlaw Destroyer, which has recharging armor and exposes weak spots when its armor is shut down. Or the Madcap, that keeps attacking you in its escape pod, right after it left an explosive surprise. We're constantly prototyping new enemy types that demand more from the player than just blindly shooting at them. For example, the Ravager has a huge amount of health, but destroying its armor plates deals massive amounts of damage. Destroying bigger ships can require lots of different interactions and clever use of equipment. We're also working on elements that lean a bit more towards the fantastical side.
Speaking of which, the space creatures we added to Everspace with the Encounters expansion will also make a return. You can look forward to many more additions, some of them might even be quite enormous in size.
Well, quite a lot of stuff to do, which is why we're super excited to work with some top-notch studios, helping us to fill the void of space with lots of awesome new content. See you next week. Hey there, pilots! Welcome to the final vlog before the end of our Kickstarter. We are now over 75% funded, which is the minimum of where we hope to be at for the final push. The 48-hour notification on Kickstarter will kick in tomorrow at midnight CET, so we will hit the weekend prime time in North America and also cover the entire Monday in Europe when people check emails at work, right? Okay, so much for the final tactics. Now let's talk about the open world design and environments in Everspace 2, shall we?
The world of Everspace 2 will be much bigger than the one of Everspace 1. This time, players will be free to travel an open world at their own pace and leisure. The game will once again take place in Cluster 34, although a much larger version of it. There'll be at least 8 star systems, each with their own visual identity. Prepare to encounter various factions and races, bizarre celestial formations, strange natural hazards, gigantic cloud formations and vast asteroid belts. Each system will have a number of handcrafted locations you can visit. Unlike Everspace 1, these won't be procedurally generated. We are now in full control and can design them in a way that makes them always meaningful and interesting to explore. Besides space stations with job boards, shipyards and trading hubs, there will also be many hidden secrets to uncover and side activities to take part in. While most locations are in open space, some will be on planetary surfaces. Although you won't be able to get out of your ship, there will be near-surface combat. You will also be able to land on stations and fly inside huge interior areas like caves or vaults.
Locations can be left at any time using your ship's jump drive, allowing you to travel between them in superlight mode. By traversing a system, you might pick up unknown signals or get intercepted. In both cases, you will enter locations that are much like the ones you know from Everspace 1. While some of these will be fixed and distributed across all systems, others will be randomly created from scratch. Exploring these will always be worth your while. A system is divided into several regions that not only look and feel different, but also have certain threat levels and spawn probabilities for NPCs and resources attached to them. This allows us to keep things interesting, control player progression, and also create trade routes for mineable resources that can only be found in certain areas.
Impressed? I absolutely was when I saw all the sweet new footage from our team. Now it's on you guys to get us over that finish line. We can do this. I believe in you. So I'm making an appointment with my local barber on Monday because this beard is coming off. Alright, have an awesome weekend and see you next week.
So there we go. That was the latest vlog, and as you'll see on that video, Michael did still have his beard, but we can categorically and absolutely confirm that the beard is now on the barber shop floor. It's come off, it's gone, it's nowhere to be seen, it's swept up and in the bin. You know, I mean, I don't think we could have had a stretch goal for keeping Michael's beard. But yes, the Kickstarter is getting close. I just have to admit, I have just upped my pledge too. So if anybody's going to the party in after launch, I'll see you there. So yes, we're very, very close. We're very, very close. What is the last thing on we're up to? We just need to do it on my phone. Yes, you'll see a geek bite. Yes, I'm going to the party. Yes, so what's it showing in euros? It's doing the conversion in pounds. Stop it doing it in pounds. So 431,000. So according to my phone, and this might not be up to date, we're at 499,415 euros. So we're about 500 away. 500, just under 600 euros away. Ah, dear. We're so close. We're so close. Andre, yeah. So we're getting a little update. Yeah, I can imagine, Michael, that you loved having that bit. It does my head in after about 3 days. I couldn't have gone that far. Yeah, yes. For Shizuan, yes, I will definitely bring you some more Yorkshire tea bags. CW Just a Camu, yes, it is. It already funded the game. It's going to be made. We have hit the main total that we wanted, but this is to get the stretch goal. We are trying to get to 550,000 euros, which is going to give us the ability to have one of the stretch goals, which is on the actual Kickstarter page, the Ancient's Rift. Complete different rift challenges, survive as long as you can, and unlock precious rewards, loot, and experience. So we're trying to get to that 500,000 euro, and we are so close now because we are, it's 535. So we're down to 465 euros. 465. Wow, 465. 465 euros. So if anybody does want to and is able to, please pledge if you can. But if you cannot, do not overstretch yourself. The guys at Rockfish would much rather that you could back the game than struggle financially, because at the end of the day, it is a game, and they're happy that you're just supporting the team in making what is going to be an epic game, and that epic game is going to be Everspace 2. So yes, hopefully very, very soon we will hit that funding target for the first stretch goal. 365. Come on, peeps. We're going to do it. Yes. We're so close. So close. Right, I'm just going to check out the shop while we're here. Come on, game. What we got? So what we're going to sell. So we've got the homing missiles, which are uncommon, so they're quite handy. We're going to sell that. Osno, Edison. Yeah. We don't need them. See, that's an even better sensor, so we're going to swap that out. We'll sell that. Uncommon tech. We'll keep them because we might need them. So we're getting so close. Right, so the sensor is no better than we got. The ST is no better. These are all the things that we had before, so we're not going to keep going for those because we don't really need to. So we shall go out. Oh, here we go, people. So we're getting there. It's happening. We're so close to that stretch goal. We're so close. Right, so we need to do these leaks now because these madcaps have been banging holes. 360 euros. 360. 360, there we go. 330. God, it's going so quick. We can't keep up. It's like last night all over again. Because that was just mental. Absolutely mental. The chat on the Discord was absolutely phenomenal. 43 minutes. We can do this. We get the stretch goal. We've got it. We've got it. Come on. Right. Need to find this leak. Find a leak. There's another one. Plug the leak. Bit of gaffer tape. It'll be fine. Nobody will notice. There we go. And one more leak. I did this last night. It was below me as well. Oh, there we are. Hit that. Oh. And at the same time bash into that. So the 4 of 4 leaks repaired. Been a little bit of basher. Yeah. New Year's Eve just doesn't compare at all. Not a chance. Right. So there's an outlaw drone just skiving off over there, doing whatever it wants to do, which is a little bit weird. Right, so we got some credits from that nice man as well, hopefully. There we go. We got some more credits. I'm just going to cruise over to him. Yes. It's almost like he's feeling a bit lonely out there. There we go. He looked quite lonely, didn't he? Bless him. He didn't want to be out there on his own. Right, so we're just at 10:15. And we've got, what is he still? 330 euros. 330. Oh, no, we're down to 290 euros. 290. Come on, peeps. We can do it. We know we're going to do it. Right, let's see. I'm doing it again. Old style. 170. And yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it. Right, we've got a broken drone that we're gonna chase along. Everyone's getting so happy. Right. Oh! I've just smacked this drone into there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, just completely... Oh. I think I've made this broken drone go a bit more broken. He stopped spinning and then all of a sudden I'm just going to blow him up. Oh, we got an uncommon scattergun from him. Party drone. Yeah, he just went a bit mental there, didn't he? 70 left. 70 euros. Dig deep, peeps. Dig deep. Dig deep. Dig deep. We're so close. We're so close. We can feel it. Into the shipwreck. Into the shipwreck. We shall search it. We'll get some stuff. Oh yeah, 70 euros. We're so close. But just going to grab this copper deposit. Just why not? 20 euros. We're down to 20. Oh, close. So close. It looks like we might have hit it. Have we hit it? We did it! Yay! We did it! Oh, and I've just whacked straight into there. Well, excellent. Thank you very much, guys. That's awesome. I'm just going to pause that there. Oh, God. Let's have a little bit of confetti on the stretch. There we go. Well, let's have party time. Come on. We've hit the stretch goal. Well done, everyone. That's fantastic effort. Thank you very much for everybody that's delved into their pockets. And we've absolutely done it. I'm sure it's going to still keep trickling through now. All of a sudden, we're just going to get a load more, which is absolutely fantastic. 500,000 euros. Now, at certain points, people were like, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Michael, in all his honesty, was said, just calm, guys. We're going to do it. It's not a problem. And he was proved right. Well done, Michael. Well done. So, yeah, what stretch goal, Michael, can we hit in the next 40 minutes? I mean, anything? Anything? Do you think we could, I don't know. I don't really know what we could get to as the stretch goal in the next 40 minutes. That would be quite interesting. That would be quite interesting. But thank you very much to everyone. It is all bit. I tell you what, I'm going to find one of my sound effects because I tell you what, we all need a round of applause, don't we? We can all have a big round of applause and a big yee. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for delving deep and doing everything that... A full body shave for Michael for the next 2,000 euros. Wow, bear hug. That would be an interesting one. Would be an interesting one indeed. I'm not too sure if Michael would be too keen on that one, but never mind. There he is. He's just popping up in the corner over there just to say hello and thank you very much. It is indeed Rampage and Thrill and Ranshan, Sanchez, Warp Speed 456, Andre, and everybody else on YouTube. Thank you very much for the congratulations. It is leg wax. Wow. That's going to be some pain, isn't it? Alex, well done. You just upgraded from the season pass to the party edition. Did you not just upgrade from the season to the season pass recently? Yeah, the next goal. Yeah, we could actually hit 8,000 backers as well. Last night when I streamed, we were on 7,000. So in this last 24 hours, well, just over 24 hours, we've nearly hit 1,000 backers. That is quite amazing. That is really quite amazing. But thank you very much for everyone that has delved deep, and congratulations to Michael and all the staff at Rockfish Games. A lot of the guys you won't necessarily see, but there's some wonderful devs over there, and well, we just can't wait to see what you guys can make for the community because we are so looking forward to this. And hopefully, everybody that's going to be going to the party, the launch party, I will see you there. I will see you there. I'm looking forward to that. Getting to meet Michael. Etc. and all the rest of the team, and to hopefully get a sneak peek of where they're at. You've got to have a sneak peek while you're there. Come on, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in it? Overhunter 1, I want to do the Feeling Lucky edition, but I want a console edition. Are you guys going to have add-ons after the campaign? That could be interesting. There is going to be DLC planned. One of the tiers on the Kickstarter does actually include DLC. So they are planning, I believe, one major DLC, but who knows? Maybe more. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much, everyone. That is superb. And oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? Right. I should leave the confetti on all the time, shouldn't I? And just try and play the game with the confetti. I think it'd be a bit distracting for everybody on the stream. Though it doesn't bother me because I can't see it, but No, I mean like extra soundtrack shirts and such add-ons. Right, Overhunter. Yes, they are going to be. Michael did say earlier, you probably were here, that they have planned some merchandise, so hopefully there will be things there as well. But we shall see. If things go well, we might have 2 major expansions. You heard it here first, folks. Live news, live news. If things do go well, they might have 2 major. Ooh. Let's destroy the video compression algorithm with confetti. Absolutely. I can imagine this is... I hope it's looking all right. I won't start flying around. But yeah, that will be amazingly cool. So fingers crossed. Anyway, I will get rid of that. There we go. There it's gone. Oh wow, that's so cool. But yeah, whew, awesome. We did it. We did it. We hit it. Cool. Right, I'm not going to go back to main menu. Let's resume. Right, here we are. Everybody wants the confetti to stay so colourful. Confetti looks awesome, yeah. that was Michael. That was one of the things I had planned for last night at another screen, which I put up on Twitter, which was the thing. When we hit the stretch goal, if I was live at the time, but no, it's cool. Anytime we get a nice little result, always got to have a bit of confetti, and it's a lot easier to clean up because it's virtual confetti. Right. So what did we pick up? Anything good? No. Yes, bear hugs. That would be awesome. How about a confetti warhead for Kickstarter? Literally, it hits the target and then just explodes in confetti. A bit like something from the Joker would do. No, I was waiting, Mike. I was waiting. I knew there'd be something more. Screw the algorithm. More confetti. Yep. So what we got on YouTube? So right, Corshi 1 Everspace to me puts the funny space games again. Exactly, which is focused too much recently on simulation and realism. Exactly, Corshi. That is the aim of the game. It's a fun arcade looter shooter and with RPG elements. And what more could you ask for? That's absolutely fantastic. So, Refor, please. Yeah, job well done. More and more people add funds now. They know the campaign was a success. Exactly. Now, obviously, they've only got less than an hour, or half an hour. They've just got over half an hour to actually pledge via the Kickstarter. Looks like we should have confetti as Twitch integration, right? Oh, Michael, see, as a streamer, you are hitting the right button there. If the game can have one thing, and it's going to have many, many fantastic things, Twitch integration, which streamers and the community and the viewers can watch. OMG. Borderlands 3 did it fantastically well. What they've done there, yeah, excellent. So yes, Twitch integration. Ooh, right up there for me, because I love to interact with the community, and when the community can affect what happens in the game, whew, how cool is that? So excellent. Yeah, Ben Powell on YouTube. Yeah, wow, I didn't think we were going to hit the stretch goal. Indeed. Little faith, we got there. No worries. Right, so Ra Senche. It was funny, half a year ago I was considering deleting my Kickstarter account. Since then I backed 3 projects. Well, good on you, Ra Senche. I will go with that, Ra. That's awesome. But so I'll make sparkle rockfish logos in space or Twitch. Wow, yeah, them coming up on your screen. That'd be so cool. One thing that anybody that's ever played Borderlands 3, you will have seen it, and any of the streamers that do it, sometimes when you play mini bosses, if your viewers have a certain extension loaded, they can be chosen to have the name of that, say, mini boss. So say we were fighting in Everspace against an outlaw mini boss, he could be called a specific name. So say, for example, I was taking on an outlaw boss, and all of a sudden, everybody who's watching now, we could have Sniper NLN. He could be the named mini boss just all of a sudden, that kind of thing. So I'm not saying that's going to be coming in, but that's the kind of integration that is available now, and that would be fantastic. So yeah, so we've got 33 minutes left, and we've gone through even further now. Wow, so what are we on there? £432,862. So that's in pounds now. So yeah. Yeah, that was just an example, Sniper. That was just an example. Yeah, we won't say that you're going to be in the game, because people will be like, well, I want to be in the game. Why is he in the game? Cool. Right. So let's boogie, because we haven't got long left. And do you know what? I'm just actually going to pause it because I want to play that trailer video because the hype is fantastic. I find the audio on the trailer amazing. I will play it at the end again, but yeah, well, we've hit the funding goal. We've hit the funding goal from yesterday, and now we've hit the stretch goal as well. So tell you what, trailer. Enjoy. Oh dear. There we go. Whoop. Let's go live. That helps. There we go. Woo. How cool was that? That's just got to get your juices flowing. That video hasn't. Just gets your juices going. It's awesome. Love the soundtrack. That is fabulous. But yeah, the guys at Rockfish Games were the original devs on A Galaxy on Fire. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Indeed. Right. Shall we carry on? We've got 29 minutes. 28 minutes according to Kickstarter. But they're a little bit fast. So we've got 29 minutes. Let's see how high we can get that funding goal. Oh, yes. Yeah, Joseph, yes, on Twitter. On YouTube. Yes, we have indeed reached the stretch goal. But even more sound to come. Right. Shall we head over here? Let's go into cruise. Let's go into cruise. Right, inactive jump gate. Oh, not so inactive. Hello, what are you doing here? Let's take you down. Don't like you. Oh, drone, what are you doing there? You can go. So I've got to be careful because... oh, hello. We've got a drone. You can go. Weber drone. Where are you? Thank you. Excellent. Right, I'm just going to knock out this turret because that turret will open up these vented sides, hopefully. Oh, there we are. There he is. And then we can hit the vented sides. Go away. Outlaw drone. He's going to blow. He's blown. How many pieces of ship do you want on one screen? Is that cool? Or is that cool? I think that's cool. Very nice. So yeah, don't worry. It's going to be an upgraded version of the photo mode from the original. It's going to be even better. With a bit of depth of field as well. Whoop. Can overdo it. Oh, cool. That's a beautiful scene. It is indeed. Ooh. Still got a little drone trying to give us some grief there, but we'll take him out. So, we've got some loots. We're going to just hit the F key. And we shall drag in all the stuffs at once. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, cool. Oh, Black Coffee Rider. That is an awesome idea. Putting your little ones into the game. How cool was that? How cool would that be? Right, so let's cruise over. Let's just get back to this trading outpost. Ow. Up, and we dock. There we go. Right, quick refill on the homing missiles purchased. Let's head into the shop. We can see what stuff. At Rislin, it's roughly about 5% of the whole game. Literally about 5% of the whole game. Not a lot. Not a lot. Also cannon goes. We don't need that. Pulse laser, no. Ooh, scattergun. See, Eric, Giraffosaur, he loves scatterguns. I'm not a fan. Nah, I've never been a fan. They are very devastating. I mean, you can see the kinetic energy that they will deal in comparison to other things. But I've just never been a fan. Just never been a fan. Right, let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Right, let's see. Has he got... Oh, hello, look what we can buy. Right, let's just buy that. Right. So, this is one of the other little expandy things. You know in other MMO games where you can expand your inventory so you can have more bag space? Well, you can do that with this game as well. And that's the cargo unit. So that will slot into there. So as you can see, we've got 3 rows of 6 because my maths was out last night when I did this. I said 15 slots and it's actually 18 slots. But adding this into the cargo slot right here will give us an extra 10. So as you can see now, we've got a lot more, which is always nice. So that gives us some more cargo space to carry. Obviously, you can still go back to your home base. You can still go to places where you can store things, and then you'll be able to get, you know, grab them back when you need to. So let's have it. It's plenty enough to time me over to launch. Yeah, so that's cool. Right, so yeah, nice soundtrack. Yeah, I'm just checking on YouTube. I'm glad we hit the straw. It's a good throwback mode to Everspace and it'll improve the endgame. Indeed. Oh no, the game has an eShop. Well, you do kind of, but it's literally just for all these nice little things here. So there's nothing else I'm going to buy because of everything. Oh, that was the stuff from earlier, wasn't it? That was the stuff from earlier. Right, so let's back out of there. Take off. Right, so shall we head over here? Let's head. Right, how are we doing on the Kickstarter then? Have we got a little update from anyone? What's the total figure up to now? How are we doing? Right. Iron ore. Boink, boink, boink. Container. Oh, that's nice. We've got a coil gun. A superior coil gun, which is efficient beam laser. That's the blaster, and that's the rail gun. The rail gun's nice from range, but that thing, woo. Right, let's swap you over. So we're going to carry that. Thank you very much. Another iron deposit. Wow. Right, so we are at... well, yeah, it'd be nice if it was 1 million euros, Rislin. It'd be nice. So we're at 501,632 euros. Haven't we just spanked that through on that stretch goal? That's so cool. That's so cool. Right. Have we missed anything? Have we missed anything? Can't see anything else. Nope. Right. Tell you what. We'll go on a little... Let's go on a little jump. Let's go on a little journey elsewhere. NCG Nexus. Will there be side missions where I destroy a massive amount of space junk? I can imagine there could be. I can't see why not. There's going to be plenty of space junk. Well, let's just check the map. So we never made it to the destination we were going to, which is over there. So should we head there? Let's head there. Right, we're going to lock in the travel. So we are going to travel a lot faster. And look at that. How cool does that look? At speed we are traveling through the cosmos. Right. So you can travel at this speed, which is fine. Or you can hold R to skip it, which will take us directly there. Oh, we've got an unknown signal. So what we'll do is we'll just detour. Oh, but we've got a little mini game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fail this interdiction. So we didn't escape it. We're going to get pulled out of warp. And something is going to try attacking us. An outlaw Weber drone. Couple of. We're going to deal with them. We're going to deal with them. Whose bad idea was that? Mr. Outlaw Scout. Oop. Swizzling over. Oop. Nearly in the face. Where is he? Following his trail. And we leveled up as well. And we got a lot of credits as well. So we're up to level 4. So we've got hit points change, weapon damage, critical hit chance, and a device cooldown as well. Excellent. Right, so what time are we on? So we've got just over 20 minutes, guys. Just over 20 minutes. No, hang on. 30. Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, nearly got that. I was on my maths was wrong again there. Another 30 minutes. Right, so we're going to go back into cruise and the jump drive so that we can scoot around. Because somewhere around here, I think it's disappeared on us. Oh, it has. Just because we didn't get out of that interdiction. Not to worry. We'll carry on. We're going to head here. Keepy probably is going to be a few weeks because the team want to make sure that it's working across many systems. When we use systems at conventions, etc., they're all the same system, so we tend to know that they work. Whereas obviously you can appreciate across the whole spectrum of different specifications. So it may be around December time-ish. Oh, G&B have just blown something up. Oh, okay, there's a scientist down there. The scientists are a bit dicks. So hopefully a few weeks. So that could be 3, 4, 5 weeks. Who knows? So it won't be too long. So you guys just worry. But it will be ready when it is ready. That is the best thing you can have from anyone. Right. We've got an outlaw missile base. Let's take that down. Thank you very much. No shooting at me. Thank you. Let's blow that up, shall we? Now we can blow that up as well. Boom. I just love... Watch these. Watch these. Watching. There it goes. Kaboom. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oop. Get smacked into me. Right. We've got some chatter. There's a lot. Ooh. Whoa, hello, Mr. G&B. Steady, steady. You're going through a bit of a minefield here. Let me clear the way for you. Clear the way. Bear Hug, when will we see the beard massacre of Michael? The beard is already gone. The beard has left the building. The beard is out of there. It's gone. Oh, right, well, I wanted to show you on these containers, which is quite cool. You can either shoot the containers or you can get very, very close. So I'm going to get very close to this. Now, if you watch the latches, there's 4 latches on these, and it's quite cool. This is the detail that the team are getting to. If I try and, you can see, I'm just tapping the F key to open this up. See, the latches are starting to open. If you hold it down, it opens all 4. But that is quite cool, is it not? So we do that, boop, it opens it up. Right, so we take all that. The energy core's no better. So we'll be using that. We'll just use that for scrap. Indeed, it is on the recent update on Kickstarter. You can see the progress of Michael's beard, or the lack of beard. Boom. That's the scientists there, which are all very good. The barber's appointment was today, Supreme Void. Already happened. Right, this hostile's close, so we're not able to jump. Right. Ah, see? He's got an anti-missile drone, which is very handy when somebody starts shooting missiles at you. Fucking lasers. Right, shall we throw... Let's throw one of these down. If we can find him. Where is he? Oh. There we go. How cool was that? Oh, we just got another cargo unit. It's No Shave November. To be fair to Michael, he has been wearing it all of October, and to be fair, he's probably sick of it. The feeling of scratchiness on his throat and everything. So, to be fair, I think he was quite welcome to take it off. Right, so around this other side, there's some more containers which we'd actually missed. So let's see. Oh, hello. There we go. Right, if we find that there's something in the way, we can grab it, turn it around, punt it off into space. Let's see if we can hit one of the mines. Is it going to hit? Typical. I find the gap. If I intended to miss the gap, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Right, okay. So what have we got? Oh, we've got Bob too. We've got Bob too. Hello, Bob. Bobby Bob. Right, so we've got a container there. We've got some sensors and stuff. Nothing. The RNG gods were not nice to us there. So we can grab that. Let's see. What? Oh, that scrap's come back. Let's see. Can we line it up with that? Let's see. Can we hit that? Yes. How to clear a minefield in a very environmentally friendly way. Just throw big things at it. Boom, there we go. Hello. Excellent. Yes, we're 42 short on the backers with 15 minutes to go. Oof. Yeah, it's going to take some astronomical effort just to get to that, but it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Right, so let's just boost over here. Let's just hit that cruise, and let's just see if we can find something to go look. Mr. Ozon in YouTube, there's going to be a variety of modular ways to set up your ship, so don't worry. Right, have we got something close by, or is that quite a distance? That was quite a distance. He's way over there. Right, it seems like we've got a little bit of a puzzle here, because in here somewhere we've got things that need possibly opening up. So we'll grab that power core, we'll head over, and this looks like somewhere that might just require a power core. Nothing in there. Ooh, hiss. Right, another power socket there. We'll get that power core there. Let's see if we can just grab it. Bit of delicate flying. So not only in the game do you need to have some dexterous control for flying around at pace and strafing to avoid enemies, you sometimes need some delicate control to open things up. Nothing there either. Well, isn't this a little tease? Right, another power core which we'll grab. Is there anything else we can do? Is there anything else we can utilize? Seemingly not. Oops. Luckily we've got shields. Boink. Doink. Forme Estinte. Yes, it is indeed a very graceful, apart from my flying again. If you hit that. There we go. That's the assault fighter. In all its yellow and green glory. Yellow and blue even. I'm colourblind. Right. Oh yeah, we've got Bob with us. I wonder what was tailing us there. So we've got Bob. So that's the power core we punted out into oblivion. There is a container there, so we'll go see what that is. And hit that. We'll Better railgun. Why not? Why not, hey? Why not? Boink. If in doubt, boink it. Right, we'll go down to this platform. We'll fire it up. 4.5 kilometers. Excuse me. They've always got to be graceful bumps. You can't have anything too nasty. Always got to be. Oh, there we go. And we go for the dock. Yes, on YouTube, Mr. Ozon, yes, you will be able to. It will indeed change the look quite dramatically. It's going to be very modular. What I will show you, because I've got some of the concepts, but I do have a little picture that I can show people. There we go. If I move my head out of the way, they are going to be the different styles that you can have for the medium fighter overviews. So as you can see, there's quite a combination there. And these are just the mediums, okay? So it still needs a lot of work. 111% funded. Wow, look at that. I've just seen the Kickstarter just kick along as well. Kicking along. And that, like I say, is just for the mediums. There is still plenty of work to do with regards to the rest of it. And just to whet your appetite, we do have some of the ship contents as well, which I will just show you as well. I'll just get rid of that. So you can see some of the ship styles. But these are purely concepts that you'll be able to check out in the game as well. But as you can see, some of them are fantastic looking. So yeah, fill your boots with those, because they are indeed very, very nice. That's one of my personal favourites, the Sentinel Wing 3. I just love that colour scheme. It looks like a very 1980s cartoon kind of manga kind of thing. Very, very nice. The more they reveal, the more hype builds. Indeed, Josephus. Indeed. Like I say, you've got another 10 minutes. Oh, 9 minutes according to Kickstarter. If you want to get involved, you've got less than 10 minutes. Absolutely. And then we will come to an end. Give us a Babylon 5 Easter egg. Oh, yes. A Babylon 5. Wow, that was such a long time ago. Such a long time ago. Some very aggressive looking concepts, which are very cool. Very, very cool. And even that one I did mention last night, the Assault Fighter Tier 4, looks very Diablo-esque, which is quite ironic with the tie-in to being a looter shooter. Era Sanchez, I'd love a green, dark green with yellow accents, indeed. There's some very militaristic looking ships out there. Tarantula-esque, indeed. Very nice. Mr. Oswald, that's plenty. It's going to be discussed and developed over time. So these, like I said, just concepts. We shall see. Black Coffee Rider. Can we please have a Doctor Who reference? Have a blue phone box floating around and a guy telling knock jokes if they try to interact with it. Knock, who's there? Exactly. So we've hit 7,967. Do you think we could get 23? Sorry, I'll get my maths right in a minute. 33 more backers in the last 10 minutes. It's close. It's gone up 7,968. 8 minutes left. 7 minutes according to Kickstarter, but they're a little bit ahead. We'll let them. So yeah, the other thing which I will just go through briefly is so that you guys can take a quick look at it is the roadmap, and that is where basically the team are heading with regards everything Everspace. So as you can see, the prototype playable demo version for all Kickstarter backers who selected the standard edition reward tier or higher will get it sometime in December 2019. So basically sometime next month. April 2020, the closed alpha will be announced. Okay. There's Eric in the corner popping up to say hello. I'll put my webcam on. There we go. We're back. In July 2020 will be the closed beta announcement, and then September 2020 will be early access announcement, and that's roughly when it should be going on to Steam. Q4 2020, major update 1, that's the announcement time for that. And then in the first quarter of 2021 will be the major update 2 announcement. Q2 2021, major update announcement 3. And then they're looking at full release of the game, which, as it says, the moment you've all been waiting for has finally arrived in Q3 2021. Now, how cool would that be? Well, I suppose you guys cannot wait for that as much as I can. Spider NL, well, this is for everybody. If you want to go to the Rockfish Games website, on the main page, if you scroll down at the bottom, you'll find the download press kit. Okay, so Rockfish Games website, scroll down to the bottom of the main page, you'll see a button that says download press kit. It's quite substantial because it contains the videos as well. I think it's quite a few gigabytes, but then you've got all the concepts in there. You've got the videos, the vlogs, etc. So you can look over them to your heart's content. Beho, will we get a questionnaire of what key we want for what platform? Yes, eventually, when we get to that, then you will get asked. I believe that will come through possibly Kickstarter. So yes, that will definitely happen at some point. So we are at 7,970 backers. Oh yes. Yeah, for me Estented, the bot always stops any link. So unfortunately, but yeah, please do go to. There we go. Michael can put there. ES2 press kit. There you go. Click that button, everybody. So for those of you on YouTube or on Mix or anywhere else, it's bit.ly, so bit.ly/E S 2 and then press kit, all one word. So ES2 press kit is all one word. So go there, you can download it, and you can see all the lovely conceptual art, videos, etc. in there. And feast your eyes and pore over it, and you'll spot something. I will guarantee somebody will spot something. They'll say, "Ooh, I found this in there." But remember, a lot of it's conceptual art, and it will develop over time. So we should get rid of that. Yes, and add some cooling packs to the press kit server. Yeah, all of a sudden, whoever's hosting the Rockfish Games server is just getting absolutely hammered. It's like, oh, hang on, how come we've got all the traffic? We might have just given the link out to the press kit. Oops. So yeah, Kickstarter is showing 3 minutes left, and we're at 7,973. It's just tickling through. Total amount of 503,337 euros. So yesterday we were struggling to get to 450,000 euros, and we've blasted through that, and we've just blasted through the pledge as well. So we are doing amazeballs. So we're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Right, Mr. Ozonki in YouTube, will there be ability to switch drift dampeners off and with a key on the keyboard like that? Yes, you will be able to turn off inertial dampeners, so you'll be able to use basically Newtonian physics. So if you wish to slide across but turn your ship around, you'll be able to do that. So yes. Yeah, it's a Dropbox link, so send the cooling links to Dropbox. Exactly, there we go. So yeah, you can either access it via the Dropbox link that Michael linked to, or you can go to their website. So yeah, go to the Dropbox one. Use all theirs. So update again that the stretch goal is reached. Once the countdown is done, you can't modify the page anymore. About 2 minutes left on the Kickstarter. Indeed, too lol. Indeed. Andre, are there black holes? Well, in the first one there was black holes, so I'll be very surprised if we didn't get them in the second one. That'd be very, very weird, wouldn't it? Right, let's just see. Keep plating. That's nice. Let's buy and swap that one. Iron plate, yeah. So, ooh, that's even better. Buy that. A valuable sensor, which includes, look at that, 30 precision, so a bit more accurate on that one, but it does have a detraction of beam tractor range, but not too worried. Just going to see it. Shield XC. Bit less capacity, but faster recharge. Let's put that on. And energy core. Let's stick that on. Should have come here earlier, shouldn't I? There's lots of stuff that we've got. So we're going to get rid of all these things. Because we don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them anymore. We don't need them. It's counting down. It died 91 seconds according to my Kickstarter. So we're down to less than 2 minutes. If you do want to get in, you need to hit that back button. Not literally back button, but that pledge button. Hit the pledge button as soon as you can. So we've got 80 seconds left. Hopefully we're very, very close. We're very, very close. We shall see. But fingers crossed. 7,975 of you wonderful. 77. Ooh, it's tickling along quickly. 65 seconds left. 50. It's the... Now, what sing? I really won't. Let's see. Whoops. Hang on. Let me just dock on there. Let's just dock on there. So we're down to 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 50 days. It's getting dangerous now. It's even showing it in red. It's even showing it. I'm sure you guys are all watching it on Kickstarter, but there we are. We're down to 42 seconds, 40 seconds. We are 7,977 backers. So you need to hit that button quick. You need to hit that button quick. If you're going to back, you need to do it now. I feel like I'm on a shopping channel here. That, you know, if it's in your basket, hit that checkout. Bear hug, you might need to refresh if you're seeing that. We're down to 22 seconds. Everybody in the Discord's going mental as well. It's always good. 17 seconds. Oh my word. 15 seconds. Down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Even on the Kickstarter page, we get the confetti. So we get the confetti. There we go. It's all done. It's finished. Woo-wee. There we go. Whew. Kickstarter ended. So that is so cool. So in total, we got, because it does a nice little resume there for me, we got a total of 7,978 backers. And in total, they pledged 503,448 euros. How blooming marvellous is that? Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to find my round of applause again, because everybody's got to have a round of applause. I need to find it. Where's my soundboard? There's my sound. Everybody have a round of applause. That's so awesome. Well done, everybody. Much appreciated. And we can have a yeehaw in there. People will recognise that as well, because that's from a certain Star Wars as well. But well done, everyone. Well done. Everybody's saying thank you in the chats across everything. Yeah, it's good. The backers have gone to 7,979. It's still tickling through. Still tickling through. So yeah, that will change. And ironically, the Nightbot just puts in check out our Kickstarter campaign on Everspace 2. Excellent work. Thank you very much, guys. It has been absolutely fantastic to do some of these streams along with Eric and Corbin and anybody else that's been streaming, just to show the game off, because you guys are going to absolutely love this game. And come December, when you get your mitts on this demo to be able to play it, you are going to love it. Absolutely love them. Yeah. Yeah, 534, yeah. Yeah, see, Michael, I'm actually showing 7979 on the backers. We've got an extra backer now. He snuck in at the last minute, but excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you, everybody, for who's backed. Don't worry if you haven't. There is going to be other ways to back and fund further down the line. So check out more updates from the guys via their website, via Twitter, via every social media outlet possibly. I see, that would be quite cool. A gun named the 7979 version. That would be quite cool for the amount of backers. Exactly. And I'm glad Michael, etc. like that. Good number, 7979. It'd be worse if there was only 666. Oof. That'd have been scary, wouldn't it? That would have been indeed scary. The 7979 ship. Yeah. It's got to be a variant, hasn't it? That's got to be a variant. So, okay, Florent, now I'm going to forget this game and be surprised in a good way when it comes out. That's on YouTube. Indeed. And there's been lots of congratulations on YouTube as well. Thank you very much, everyone, that's been hanging around and watching the streams. It has been so, so cool. See? There we go. We should look into that. Indeed. What a hell of an idea. Yeah, and people want the confetti gun. Yeah. Can we have the confetti? So we've got 7990. See, people in YouTube are saying, can we have a system called 7979? can we have an Easter egg in the game involving the not a literal Easter egg? We don't know. Literally an Easter egg revealing something that's 7979, and normally 7979, or as an error 79. That'd be quite cool if it showed up on a display of error 7979. That's quite. So everybody wants the confetti now. That's quite cool. I think. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Right. So we definitely have hit 7979 backers. Pledged a total of €503,478.98. I don't know how it does that. It must be the conversion. It must be the conversion now. It doesn't give you a rounded up figure, but yeah. Oh, the hashtag is going to be optional confetti particle cosmetics for all missiles. Can you imagine when let's just take off. Hang on, let me just switch. When we fire that missile and it's got confetti behind it, how cool would that be? Let's just load up some more. Oh, this would be cool. You could fire the confetti into an asteroid, confetti missile. Oh, hit the wrong one. It's a load of confetti. Exactly. All them particle effects. There we go. Confetti everywhere. Oh, now we've got enemies coming at me. See? They just can't leave me alone. We're just trying to celebrate here. Can we just leave us alone? We're just trying to celebrate. So I'm just going to hit the Z key. Just there we go. Right. My time is up and I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed doing this. Thank you very much everyone for dropping in. It's been superb, and absolute congratulations to those guys over at Rockfish Games. They are going to make a fabulous game for us all. Absolutely fabulous, and we can't wait to see how it develops. So look out for more details via the Kickstarter, via all the social media about everything that's going to be coming further down the line, because there's going to be some real tasty stuff, and we know that these guys at Rockfish are absolutely talented. But I'm going to bid thee good evening. I'm going to have to spend some time cleaning up all this confetti, but it's been an absolute hoot, and I hope you guys will be back again soon, and I'll see you on the Discord. Remember, if you have not joined that Discord, please do it now. Discord.gg/Rockfish Games. Dive in there and let the devs know how excited you are and what you want in the game. It's been cool, and we will be back again at another date, I'm sure. But as I always, I'm going to play you out with that ES2 trailer, because that's going to get you all moist indeed. So TTFN for now, guys. See you in the next one.